Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 152 of Persona 4. We're going into the final dungeon of the game. And just to let you guys know, we managed to get some Reaper weapons on the way there. Now, we're going to have a team to fight the dungeon itself. And that's going to be Naoto, Yukiko, and Yosuke. But to fight Izanami herself, we're going to change that up. Chie will be taking Yosuke's place in the final battle. Specifically because Dragon Hustle is awesome. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we will be going through Yomostu Hirosaka. And we will be... You know what, I contemplated putting in Teddy, but he doesn't have a Reaper weapon, and neither does Kanji. So, yeah, because after I got, like, 4 battles of the Reaper didn't even show up again. That's some BS. I managed to get a weapon for Yosuke, one for Chie, one for myself, one for Yukiko, and one for, Naoto. You'll see the Reaper weapons, trust me, you will. And even then, I just need to warn you all that this dungeon is between level 77 and level 85. So if you're not strong enough to deal with this dungeon, you have all the other dungeons to go back to get strong. And on top of that, if you happen to have Hikara shirts, by all means, use it. Use it. Use them, get strong, do whatever it takes to reach the appropriate level, because let's be honest with you, the level 77 monsters here will make short work of you. However, I don't have to worry about that. I'm at level 99. So on that note, I'm probably going to end up running into a few battles, but at the same time, I'll be going through Yomostu Hirosaka, trying to as fast as I can. But unfortunately, there is the battle. There is like 2 boss battles here before getting to Izanami. And that's one on the 3rd floor and one on the 6th floor. And yeah. Also, you'll see me accidentally going around in circles because, well, past me ended up almost falling asleep. It's not because of the fact that I was bored. No, it was because of the fact that I was working really, really hard. And I fell asleep while recording this. And I almost accidentally got my friends killed! Well, they didn't actually die. It's just the fact that I got them in a mini battle so they didn't need to be in. But nonetheless, Megidaloan will be your friend. All of these monsters, all the shadows are between level 77 and level 82. So Megidaloan's going to be your friend, and you will basically be using all the items that you have throughout the entirety of the game to pretty much destroy everything that comes your way. And that would also include the curse paper. While those enemies did have dodge physicals, having a weakness against physicals would probably be the reason why they kept dodging them. But that's okay. It's over. They're done. They're finished. And I'm not trying to gain any level or anything like that. No, here's the thing. Some of the enemies you run into will end up getting you some of the best armor in the game. And the problem is, I haven't run into them yet. And look how much experience points those guys dropped. Like 12,000 experience. That's a far cry from Hollow Forest, and that's supposed to be an extra dungeon. Primarily, if you were going to get enough strength to come here, you're going to have to stick around in, Magatsu Inaba. Yeah, there's no reason for us to fight things. Now, those guys I might actually end up having to fight, because they might give me more experience, but at the same vein, I don't really need to waste all of my MP and SP, because I'm at level 100. Or should I say level 99. So on that note, there's the door. And let's see if we have enough keys to go through this whole ordeal. Because I did gang up some keys on the way here. And I don't have enough keys. Wait, actually, no, I did actually gain some keys. So, let's see. There's a chest there. I was hoping to find some armor here, but I don't think I will. And that's a dead end. And what's in this? What's in this chest here? A bead. Really? Okay. Alright. By the way, youthful win I wouldn't worry about. And we managed to get rid of all but one of the enemies. And by the way, that's Naoto's Reaper weapon that she has in her hand. And also Yosuke's Reaper weapon looks like Katar instead of daggers. And also you saw Yukiko's Reaper weapons as well. Or should I say Reaper weapon. Sorry about me coughing. And now on to the next stage. Izanami is just belittling you. And yet, Izanami can be made real short work with the setup I have. Especially since I have at least 4 members of the team with Reaper weapons. She will stand no chance in hell. It's only fair. We got purifying water. Of course we're going to need that. Because after all, if Yosuke's not on the team, I won't be able to use Dekaja or Dekunda. Well, he doesn't have Dekunda, but still. No, Dekaja, sorry. Dekaja's the one that reverses the negative stats put on the characters, and Dekunda's the one that reverses the positive stats put on enemies. And now... Or was it the other way around? I think it was the other way around. I'm gonna have to use the purifying water now.
Yukiko-senpai, your defense is down.
Oh, that's... No, Dekunda's the one that actually nullifies the stat penalties. So, purifying salt. And I'm gonna have to blast them to smithereens with Almighty as well.
4 enemies left. Don't give up.
I honestly should check out their stats, but I know this group. They're probably weak and yeah, they're probably weak and also they know most things, but they're weak to probably light and dark. So I'm not gonna take any chances. Not with that thing, at least. And yes, this one's weak to dark. Well, at least it's neutral to attack. The ghost pot wasn't able to be attacked, so that's why I used Megiddo-Lowen on it. There are going to be some enemies where you're not going to be able to do too much to them except for darkness. And that's if they don't avoid it. So, on that note, all we need to do is just keep going. Yeah, this long maze-like structure is nowhere near as bad as Void Quest. Look on the bright side. It's a straightforward castle, no BS. I mean, straightforward dungeon, no BS. All you're doing is just going through the area and avoiding or fighting some of the enemies in your way. That's provided that you're very low in level, and there's nothing stopping you from getting into the main door. At least for now. Wow, that was something. Well, that was bullcrap. So I should have avoided those.
Be careful.
Ooh, no! By the way, Black Spot is a move that's supposed to do massive damage, but seeing as how we're at level 99, yeah, that would have scared me at least.
Damn, it's not going down.
On that note, let's just blast them to smithereens. And that should take care of everyone. The Maguses, they are only neutral to win. I think their weakness is light and dark. So on that note, on to the next floor. Well, on to the next floor, that is. Because we're about to get to the floor where we're about to go into a boss battle. And if I need to fight enemies, I'm going to fight them. If I don't, I won't. Yeah, all you just gotta do is... It doesn't matter how you answer Izanami, you just answer them. And simply put, she will remind you that this was the first stage of the game. I'm pretty sure Persona 3 or 4 actually started the whole no, actually it's this game that started the whole flashback sequence thing. But this wasn't really a flashback, this was events actually happening. 5 was a very long, elongated flashback sequence. Ooh! Yeah, we've already fought these guys. Primarily all I'm doing is just gaining whatever materials I get from them and actually selling them off near the end of this stage so I could go on ahead and get some, 1, money, and 2, get some, items for the,
3 enemies left. You can win this.
Daidara shop, so that way all I have to do is just, get myself some armor and be done with it.
2 enemies. Darkness will work.
Yeah, oh, that's right, this thing was also the darkness. Yeah, like I said, there's some enemies that you could just, honestly, I need to just get the money. Get the money, you fool. Or just get the Emperor, it doesn't really matter. The money would have worked so much nicer. But okay, at least Sabelle is maxed out. And on that note, this is where we need to go. This thing is blocking our way. Oh goody, another Minotaur. Well, time to put the screws to it. It's no big secret. This thing is,
Oh, that one's immune to darkness.
Did that just happen? What the fuck? Oh man, even though it didn't really do too much, that was just golden. Hey, I just name dropped the title, okay? It just keeps getting I'm sorry, I have nothing to say on that. Only on my playthroughs where you see things like that happening. Okay, the moment's over. Alright. Let's take an analysis on Neo Minotaur. All it is just something that's null to weaken. Null to light and dark. Why did I say null to weak? I meant to say null to light and dark, so you can just hit it with anything. And I do mean anything other than light and dark and just put it down. Now, see, here's the thing. If we were low level, Rampage would be a bothersome thing for us because it's got a really high attack. Oh, and I just need to show off Youthful Wind, by the way. Because it gives a stat bonus, so it's not really a waste of healing. And that's what makes this whole entire battle so much easy. Oh, even better. I'm going to end it here, and don't worry folks, this will be the last part you'll see Yoshitsune, I promise. Well, that is until we get to Persona 4 on the PS2. On that note, I love that pose made by the winter outfit version of yourself. It looks so cool. But we've completed one battle. Now it's time for us to go through, and I do believe this will lead us to the other side where it was no access. And for the record, this thing kept you from going any further upwards. And also kept you from any chest. However, that's gotta be a moment of fail. The start of the battle and the mid-boss falls on his ass! Okay, I'm gonna try to keep my composure here. I'm already unprofessional at it. I mean, unprofessional. Why am I stuttering? Getting a little bit too excited here. And I think I ran into another dead end. Or that was a dead end, at least. But I had to access that point because here's the thing. You wouldn't be able to access floor 4 anyway had you not defeat that monster. Because if I'm not mistaken, I do believe the exit is here. Oh, I thought it was, and I was foolish. Very foolish. And I'm gonna pay for it. Ah, new enemies.
Oh, be careful.
Okay, who might you be? Phantom Hero.
You can win this. Just don't
Okay, you are weak to a lot of things. So I guess the best thing to do is, just get rid of you.
Whoa, that was
And now
awesome,
Naoto,
Yosuke-senpai.
I think it was a good idea to just spam Almighty just cause. Because Almighty is going to be your friend. It's a high damaging element.
It's quite tenacious.
Especially when they do this. Well, I'll just attack the one guy that's, not with a Tetracard.
Yukiko-senpai beats the enemy.
Fantastic,
style.
Yukiko-senpai!
There.
Oh no! And by the way, in the original PS2 version, that's actually a blessed attack. And had that actually hit me, I would have been... Well, I wouldn't have actually had nothing happen to me because Yoshitsune nullifies light. So, okay.
5 enemies appeared. Gee, this is nuts.
And we've got another series of enemies. Fantastic! You know, I could just use a Saotopia on all of them, but I decided not to. I'll just let Yosuke destroy them all, if I can. Oh well, Yosuke will probably take the brunt of this, but okay.
3 enemies defeated. Go Yosuke-senpai.
Ooh, that one did 700. Not bad.
I couldn't do it.
Wow, another skillful dodge.
You're on a
How you
roll.
like that?
Great job.
And we've got a lot, and I repeat, a lot of experience from that. If we weren't already maxed out, we probably would have been by now. Hey, that's what happens when you're lingering through dungeons. Oh, by the way, that's my mouse. I'm trying to get it out of the screen. But nonetheless, we're going to be going on to floor 4 if I can actually find the way to it. Ah, no. It seems I don't know the way, my brothers. Okay, I'm sorry for that joke. And that attempt of a joke. I will never do that again. I promise. So on that note, We're halfway through the dungeon, almost. Well, not really halfway. We'll probably be halfway once we get to floor 5. But at least we got past one of the 2 mid-bosses. Might as well use up all the keys, because we're not going to need them after this. Oh no. So let's just get past all the enemies, because I've already got enough experience points as it is. And besides, I'm going to get some different persona by the time we reach Izanagi anyway. Izanami, sorry. Izanagi is going to be who I will eventually have. So, just a little bit further and we'll probably be out of floor 4. Yeah, I know, this is going to be a long, long part. But again, at least Yomostu Hirosaka will be done. I mean, if I don't, like, constantly get into battles and repeatedly do them over and over again, Yomostu Hirosaka would be pretty much a non-issue. I mean, I've learned a lot from Hollow Forest, and that is, don't fight unnecessary battles. But at least, unlike with Hollow Forest, I can go back to the Fox and spend up some money to heal up all of my SP, and actually heal myself, and buy items from Shirako, and buy items from Daidara. I mean, yeah, I could do that in this area, but not in Hollow Forest. Oh no! Even though there was a chance you could do that in the original build, but they decided, hey, let's make it as difficult as humanly possible, because people complained about how this game was easy. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Who lied to you? See, here's the thing. Once you get out of Yukiko's castle, everything falls into place. You still gotta gain enough level, though, but not everything would be so easy. I mean, yeah, you're gonna gain the experience, yeah, you're gonna gain the money, and yeah, you're gonna fuse the persona, but let's be blunt, folks. While everything did fall into place, you still gotta gain the levels in order for you to win. Oh yeah, and by the way, the enemies in question, they were actually weak to light and dark also, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, we might end up running into some rainy day creatures. Oh, I think I already mentioned we were going to run into rainy day creatures in the last part. So here's the dealio. That also goes for every single dungeon here in the Midnight Channel. You will run into rainy day creatures. Oh, and these guys are actually the worst ones. They will inflict you with fear. They also have Ghastly Wail. So, yeah, I'm gonna escape.
Now's your chance. Run.
Because, unfortunately, they got the person with salvation. I do have Isis. I think I do. And, the last thing I need is for their turn to come, and they either run away, or they just don't do anything out of fear. So, on that note, we're going to be, nearing the... No, actually, we're on Path 5, and we're going to be nearing the next mid-boss. But before we go any further, I need to get myself something to eat. I'm pretty much famished. I'll be right back. Well, I'm back after eating some dinner, because you don't want to LP on an empty stomach. You'll get hunger pains. Whatever the case, we're going to continue on through Path 5, and I haven't even given mention on a theme. This theme is practically the same theme as the bad ending. Should you fail to get the true ending by leaving Hollow Forest and not going into the TV, or ending the day and just not going into Yomostu Hirosaka.
You hit the enemy's weakness.
Well, I happen to find somebody that was weak to physicals, at least. You can keep dodging me, I'm just gonna keep spamming the move, you know that, right? I have Arms Master, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Defeated. You're off to a good start.
Seriously.
Damn it. It's not going down.
One enemy to go.
Now,
Quite tenacious.
this particular enemy is probably
Magnificent.
got resistance to most elements save for physicals. And that's the only reason why I use Hasao Tobi, because they've got resistance and repelling to most of the elements save for Almighty and physical. I mean, I should have brought Chie here. I really should have. But we're probably going to need her for the end part. Because once again, physicals also is going to play a huge part in defeating Izanami. So with that said, there's the door. We can further explore and get some more items, but then again, we're probably going to have to sell them anyway. For you see, while I'm gathering all these items and all of these accessories, I can't carry them over. Uh-oh. Oh, that was something that caught me by surprise. And thank you, Resay, for saving us all. That would have been a reset. But nonetheless, let's teach these punks a lesson they'll never forget. And trust me, folks, this will be the last part you'll see Yoshitsune. I swear it. I know everybody's sick of seeing Yoshitsune in every single Persona 4 playthrough, but he's a really good persona to use. I mean, it's not that hard to actually figure that out. And plus, he's in Persona 5, so... Well, Hasao Tobi may not do as much damage as 4, like it, well, in 5 than what it does in 4. Still, it's a very effective move, and it's an exclusive move. However, other Persona, like the DLC Persona, can actually use it. And while people will complain about Yoshitsune, try paying for DLC that is so overpowered that once you do use it, let's just put it to you like this, it'll make every other Persona in your compendium just weak, even Yoshitsune. So you're probably better off if you're using Yoshitsune, or at least waiting for to use him. I know it's kind of generic, but also he does have immunities as well, so that's the reason why most people use them. Well, use him, actually. I have other Persona, you know, and I am going to use them all. Well, not all of them, just the ones that count. And plus, I'll even change up the lineup before I'm done here. Yeah, let's just go. This is the part where I started falling asleep because the time at work was starting to come back to haunt me. And I almost ran into that enemy earlier. And we're on floor 6, that means we're about to get into a boss battle. So on that note, let's do this. And now we have this thing. This is probably going to be the last mid-boss we have to deal with.
Uh-oh.
And off the gate, it starts off with McGee DeLowen. Although it may not do too much damage to us, let's see how much... the sleeping table is...
One enemy to go.
practically gonna have no weaknesses. So, we're just gonna have to, end this quickly. Let's see. Might as well up everybody's hit and evasion. I'm gonna have to change over to Trumpeter to debilitate this thing, because it's not gonna take too much damage from me. Ah yes, and Burning Petals is a spammable move. So bear in mind, this guy's only whole move set is just spamming McGee DeLowen, and I think he has other moves too, but McGee DeLowen is the one thing that he's going to use, and, well, that was it. Once I played the Hasao Tobi card, it's pretty much over. And on that note, that was the last mid-boss. There wasn't much to say on that boss, except, that was easy. Now, had I not used Yotsune, that would have been a little bit harder. Alright, open the door, you idiot. Oh, and I was referring to my past self who was dead asleep and constantly running in the walls like an idiot. Yes, I was literally playing this game in my sleep. On that note, there's a golden chest there, and I think we ran out of all the keys, didn't we? We should have some more keys left. Aw, damn it! Oh no, this thing!
Darkness won't work.
You know what? Let's just finish it off. I'm not in the mood. And done. Yeah, that king would summon rare enemies, but at the exact same... I think it would summon Musha, if I'm not mistaken. And it is weak to... I think Darkness? Or Almighty. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think it was Almighty, because it had some resistance to some of the elements. But it doesn't matter. It's gone. It's dead. And I'm not going to have to deal with it. What's in here? Why, it's the exit. We only got 2 more floors left because we're on floor 7 right now, folks. And the fog is getting thicker as we go higher up. In case you probably haven't noticed. But don't worry, there's no more mid-bosses throughout this stage. We're done with those. So what's in the box? A shadow. Oh yay, it's a Megazord. Let's go and kill it. Kill it dead. Of course he misses though. It's alright though. It's alright. Oh, it's got resistance to physical. No wonder.
Keep it up. It's quite tenacious.
Actually, it's got resistance to everything.
I can't defeat it.
Ooh, that was close. Rainy Death is a really hard power physical. And, I do believe that would actually cause severe ice damage, I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember what kind of damage it caused. But it would have hurt Yukiko a lot. Considering that thing's strength. That, ooh! Ooh, I get Nystra. I got that card, so I could teach that to many of my persona. What? So Chie won't be the only one that learns that. Oh, and I ran into another enemy. God, wake up past me. But there's a good... Oh!
Be careful.
Sorry.
Immune to light.
Sorry. I knocked over my controller. I'm a putz. But what I was trying to say was, I had to show these enemies off because I think the lions, they're the physical attackers, and the stoic snakes are the ones that's going to constantly poison you. And that's the last thing you need is to be poisoned.
A flower's fate is to bloom and scatter.
I should sell that, but I'm... Yeah, actually I'm going to sell that when I get out of this area. Hold on, now that I stop and think about it. Oh yeah, now that I remember now, I probably won't find any armor here in this version of the game. And there's a reason for that.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
It's because of the fact that the... Ooh, damn it.
Good move, Naoto-kun. You're on a roll.
I gotta end this now, because those things will inflict despair on people. Why did I change the Belial? Why did I change the Belial? What the hell was I smoking? Screw it.
Enemy down.
Well, at least I got one person down.
Someone else's turn.
4 enemies left. Don't give
You know what? I'm just gonna blast him to smithereens. That's the best course solution. Oh, someone had resistance. Someone had resistance.
I can't defeat it.
Hey, well, at least I used muzzle shot on it. Oh, that's not good. Let's end this,
Senpai's
please.
persona is sealed. 3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
I'm pretty sure those guys are weak to ice, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, they're weak to wind. Oh, okay, that works.
Now's our chance. You ready?
Hey, that works with me. We don't need Yu-Gi-Oh! Silence for a good bit, so let's go on ahead and finish this before it gets any stupider. Alright, let's see if I got myself a new card to get. Nope. There is, Hey! That's Arabaki, isn't it? And I should have gotten that Aeon card, I really should have. But that means that's more Persona I gotta welcome in. I could just simply fuse for those two. Really, I could. But I probably would do that later. And by the way, the Persona, I didn't show off the Persona for Hollow Forest or for this one, because you could simply fuse for those guys. And they're not really like solo exclusive, but you could just fuse for them and you'll already have them. And why am I stuck near a wall? Oh, right, I fell asleep. Hold on, give me a second. And there we go. Shadow jumped out of the box, of course. Why not? Hey, look, it's the mid-boss we just got finished dealing with.
Won't work.
Throw down. Persona.
Yeah, this boss is so not easy.
Let's go.
No, it's actually easy, and I'm gonna destroy it. Or it's just going to dodge. Oh joy! It summons a turret. Fantastic.
Oh, with the petals.
And done. Oh wait, fire was its weakness? Okay, I guess. There's just so many things that just baffle me. It wasn't the boss, but I mean the boss didn't have any weaknesses, but the regular enemy has fire as his weakness. So I could get Saturnus, but I can get myself a chest key. There may be another chest on the last floor. So I'm debating on whether to get Saturnus or not, and I do. So let's go on ahead and release Angel. And on that note, I actually had to pause and rest for a little bit because I was falling asleep and I didn't want to cause any more, stupid mistakes like me ended up running into an enemy. That's what that jump cut was. I fell asleep. But now that I'm all fully rested, well, now that I was recorded all fully rested, now it's time for me to go on ahead and finish the rest of this. We only got one more floor, plus the 9th floor is where we'll meet Izanami. So this is the last floor, ladies and gentlemen. And in Izanami will be the next part. So we gotta make it count. And quite frankly, you don't need to get all the treasure chest. And if you do, sell what you don't need. And what was I trying to say while I was rambling? Oh, right, now I remember. Some of the items that would have been found here in Yomostu Hirosaka actually was put in the Shirako shop. I just realized that. And that's only for this game. All the items you would have ran into during your adventures would probably be... would not be in the Shirako... Okay, let me put it like this. All the items you would have ran into in Persona 4 Original are in the Shirako shop, and they can only be gotten through synthesizing. Which means you have to buy fish in order for you to get said items. There's the door, and that door will lead straight to Izanami. So all I need to do is just open this chest and get the hell out of here. I don't need to face any more enemies because we're going to be pretty much recycling enemies if we keep running into them. However, past me has a greedy side. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Yomostu Hirosaka's got its own fair share of rainy day enemies. Including its fair share of Musa. They're completely white. They all would have came back from Hollow Forest. So you probably would have ran into them eventually. But we've made it to the top. We've made it here. And we're going to use a go home. And we're going to head back to the hub world, because let's face it, we have to make a few changes, and one of those changes is going to be, hold on, 1, 2, and 3. Hold on. There we go. And that's the change. We're going to be getting Magatsu Izanagi. I almost said Izanagi no Okami. We haven't gotten that yet. We have to beat the game first. So on that note, let's get an electric amp. Why not? Not like we're going to be able to use that, but still. If it comes down to it, I'll replace Ghastly Whale and Atom Smasher. So, Magatsu Izanagi will have things like Heat Riser, Magi Deloan. Pretty sure it also has Mudun somewhere along the line. Let's remove Ghastly Whale. Ooh, there's Power Charge. And we will replace okay, fine. Okay, we're gonna replace Margarudine or Lekap. I guess we can replace that, cause Heat Riser's there. Oh, fuck! Oh well, it's been replaced to Regenerate 3 because of the fusion conditions. I forgot to mention that. You gotta beware, because certain fusions will have a fusion condition that will change whatever move you got to something different. I should have said no. I really should have. What the hell was I thinking? But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we are done. And no, I'm not going into the final battle with Yoshitsune. I'm actually giving it a challenge. And on that note, I will see you in the finale when we go after Izanami. It's gonna be a doozy of a finale, almost an hour, because we got her second form, and then the true ending. God, it's gonna be long. See you guys next time!